All right, you ready? I'm joking. You know I'm not getting on one of these friggin' things. All right, and we are back. Retro Myrtle Beach Guy, and it's Corvette week. Well, the Corvettes are here. We're over here at Broadway at the beach, Corvette week. Gotta get you with it. Rather anticlimactic. Fountain isn't on. This is where you're supposed to get your opening shot. This is where I go, and we're at... Well, yeah, I'm here at Broadway at the beach. We got, you know, the Wonders Theater, Dave & Buster's, Bar Louie. All the staples are pretty much unchanged. Crocodile Rocks, the Wahlburgers. One other thing is we did get a Bake Bear over here. They got those like fresh made cookie ice cream sandwiches. It looks pretty good. They got a bunch of these kiosks too. Some got like popcorn, crazy pineapple drinks, etc. So you can always stop at one of them places, grab a bite while you're walking around. You got your Paula Deen's, which I've never stepped foot in. They also have a whole bunch of these friggin' carp in this water, like a ton of carp. And they got these little kiosks where you can buy fish food, feed them. Not that they need it. Retroactive, they got a couple shops. I think one's concentrated on like the 2000s, and that's the 80s and 90s. Some fun stuff. And most of these shops through here is gift shops, beach shops, that kind of stuff, jewelry, clothing. And then Ripley's Aquarium. And you can see there's no line, and even when there is, it moves really quickly. I got here once before, a huge line. I'm like, oh man, I don't do this. I was inside like a minute later. They're real quick with it. It's a great spot for families, and they're always adding stuff. What I think, penguins. They just added sloths. They even have a mermaid. And of course, you've got Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
One for my homie.
And of course, the Stranded on the Sandbar is open this time of the year. A little outside bar, like a whole patio. It's pretty nice. Now, of course, if you want to stay here, you've also got the Hampton Inn, literally attached to Broadway at the beach. I mean, like the pool and everything's right there. So, it's pretty cool. There's our historic 100-year-old carousel.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? Off the Florida Keys.
They're mostly finishing up this whole Key West district. A couple new places. One of those pineapple soft serve places coming here. Starbucks. They got an Insomnia cookies. A Mulligan Golf Store. There's some new stuff opened up over here. Oh, yeah, and Pop Stroke. And of course the Hangout, which, you know, everyone's favorite hangout. I think they added an arcade too. It looked like it was closed, so I couldn't get any video of it, but yeah, I believe they have an arcade there now as well. I got a full tour of a lot of these places on other videos, so you can go back and check out Pop Stroke, stuff like that. One truly disheartening development here. The Quickie Mart and the Aztec Theater are closed now. They closed last month. I don't know. I still think they should have just given us a Moe's.
Gin and tonic? Do they mix?
I know I'd be there drinking a Duff a week.
There's a rat floating in my beer.
Now, a personal favorite, since I was a kid, it's the Magic Shop over here at Broadway.
So this is the world's #1 selling trick card deck. As long as you're able to flip through the cards like that, cut through the cards like that, anybody can do what I'm about to do. You say stop.
Stop.
And you take that card. Memorize it. You can show it to the camera. That's how I'm going to get my peek. I follow you on YouTube. Hey, so we'll cover that right now. We'll give it a couple little cuts right like that. Now, just like that, sir, for the first time. What's your name?
Retro.
Retro, that's R-E-T-R-N-O, just like that. Of course it is, it had to be, otherwise we wouldn't have ended up on that card right there.
Look at that.
There you go. Don't worry, Retro, that's just the warm-up. I'm going to give us another little shuffle like this and a little cut like that. I'm going to make a couple little piles like this. Retro, what'd you pick? 1, 2, or 3 for me?
Let's go 2.
Lucky number 2. Oh, Retro, what are you doing to me,
Look at
man?
that.
You're killing me. Retro, we're going to try something with a completely different card here. I'm going to give you this 9. I do need one of your hands at least. So what you're going to do is hold this to the table like that. Do not let anybody near it. Cover it right up.
Got it.
Usually I'd have you stick a finger in here, but you don't have a spare, so we'll just say stop again.
Stop.
There you go. Retro, as long as that is not that 6 of hearts again, we'll do. Okay, Retro, hold perfectly still and don't move. As long as you don't move, this will not hurt me at all. Just like that, Retro, I have your
Oh.
and that means you have.
But yeah, stop by the magic shop. Brian will do a trick for you. You got Bird's cookies, quite popular. And Liberty Tap House is gone now. I don't know, one of my favorite places. The Tinderbox. Tinderbox also has an amazing smoking lounge inside and patio outside. I always get annoyed when I have to do these kinds of things because I'm working. I can't really take a half hour to chill and smoke a cigar. It's probably like the chillest part of the whole Broadway at the beach. It's that little patio. Kind of get away from it all, relax for a minute. Of course, you got your candy and Christmas stores and all that kind of stuff. Silver and crystal and whatever else. And then we have the pavilion. No, not quite the pavilion, but the pavilion. So this whole fishing village changed a lot. I guess they just sort of redid the facades and stuff, put some new buildings, new toy island over here. It sort of looks like a Barefoot Landing over this way. Pretty cool. Got your Grumpy Monk. Stop in, have a beer. Got a rock shop. You need to buy some rocks. And you got some more rides over here. Another sky wheel. I don't know if this is as big as the other one. I can't really tell. It's pretty big either way. Alright, and then the last little stretch here is the... I don't know what this area is called. Little Morocco? I don't know what the theme is here. It's nice. Palm trees, fountains. Palm tree fountain. And you got King Kong Sushi. Sincerely one of the best, if not the best, sushi places in Myrtle Beach. It's quite good. At least it was the last 100 times I've been. Maybe it's like New Orleans. Then you got your Wet Willies and your Fat Tuesdays, which are nearly identical places. I always go to Fat Tuesdays. There's a drink called the 180 Octane that, let me just tell you. And your Senior Frogs, which I've never been in either. Kat really likes it when she goes to Mexico. So I don't know if it's anything like that. Man, so crazy couple weeks. I mean, we had Bike Week, we had Bike Fest, now it's Corvette Week. I ended up bailing on Bike Week and Bike Fest, basically. I was gonna go to the Bone Thugs and Harmony show. I'm too tired, guys. Got a baby crying all night. I can't go start doing something at 10 o'clock. I just can't. Luckily though, our pal Jaden did go and got some footage, so I got to watch it anyhow.
Against rap. We're not against rappers, but we are against those thugs.
So that was nice. It seemed like it was going to be a madhouse, and it was. So I think I made the right decision by just relaxing at home. Barbecued on Memorial Day, had some frankfurters, had a nice time. And it's gorgeous here. I mean, summer is in full bloom. Absolutely gorgeous, and not really all that hot either. It's reasonable out. We did go downtown for a little while during Bike Fest. We were filming for Mint Jelly, but I'll be honest, I don't know what the hubbub was about, man. There was maybe 20 people downtown when we went. Me and Tiki were walking down the street, but sandwiched between two old people. It was a couple little old ladies in front of us and a couple little old men behind us. Barricades, police everywhere. I don't know, it seemed like everyone was up in Hooters and up in North Myrtle Beach this year, which sounds like a better time, to be fair. But you know I wasn't gonna go to Hooters. It was pretty cool, actually. We got featured on a podcast about film reviews out of Toronto this week. Extra features.
So his movie, Retro Myrtle Beach Guy, the movie, is what we watched and talked about. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me. So you can hop over to my Facebook page. We've got the video up of the interview. There's also the podcast. I think you can download it on iTunes or whatever. I don't know how that stuff works. I buy vinyl. But that was really cool. We got to talk about Retro Myrtle Beach Guy, the movie, and our upcoming project, Mint Jelly. So that was really neat. And yeah, we're continuing filming on Mint Jelly. Still knocking that out as we speak. It's such a fun project. Now, of course, they're setting up for the Carolina Country Music Festival right now. That's gonna be crazy. But that's it here from Myrtle Beach. So until next time.